Diary for October 19th. I sort of slept in a little bit, but still got up. Actually, it was sort of weird sleep in because I got up about 6:15. I shouldn't say I slept in. I originally woke up at 4:30 and I just laid in bed. So if that's sleeping in, um, did stuff on my tablet, watched a few YouTube videos, but tried to rest. So um, and it make a run to the dump, and I took care of that. I also got the lawn mowed, and during the lawn mowing, I threw a belt, my drive belt. Got that put back on, middle of the mowing. Finished mowing with that belt. It's got some issues, so I ordered new belts on Amazon, drive and deck belts. I'm gonna have to swap those out sometime over winter, probably. Hopefully, I was hoping this is the last mowing, but it might not be. So I'm going to be on vacation again November 11th, but I don't think it's going to wait that long. I'm probably going to do it next Saturday if I don't have Grant. And then I started looking at my setup on my bike for my battery, and I want to create. I have it in the rear rack. I have the electric XP 3.0, so it has a rear cargo rack, and I have it zip tied in the rack. But that means I cannot take it out. I can't remove it unless I cut like 6 zip ties. So I started using Fusion CAD, and I created a little template that this fits on the back. This is my like a prototype. It's not the final by any means. I'm modifying it significantly from this, and this is very thin just to fit on it and make sure like how it fits on the battery and stuff. And is my concept good? I've changed the holes and placement and all sorts of stuff. The wall thickness is significantly thicker. This is 1 millimeter. I'm going to 5 millimeters. So plus it's going to be 60 or 70 millimeters tall to hold the back, and then the front's going to be pass through. And I'm I'm thinking how I'm gonna attach that to the rack, and then I'm gonna use a strap that's gonna hold it, hold the battery in, so it pushes against this end, and then the other end, obviously with the strap, can't go anywhere. But we move the strap, unplug the thing, and the battery slides right out. That's my concept. Hopefully it works. What else? Trying to determine, do I buy a scope or a rifle with a scope? Try to adapt my existing rifle with a scope. I've come down to the fact that I don't think my existing rifle will work with a scope very well. At least not in the price point I want to be in to adapt that rifle, because it's bolt action. It's not semi-auto. I'm not gonna modify it. I'm gonna go a different route. So I'm probably gonna buy one that's a semi-auto. I don't know if it's gonna be a Ruger 1022. I'm not gonna plink very much, so to me that doesn't matter. I might find something that's a little less, like a Stevens Savage. I remember what it is. A Stevens 87. My local gunsmith has one used for 130 bucks. I could throw a cheap scope on that. That'll do what I need it to do. Sighted in. It's like a rodent pest control type situation. So, but I also so I sighted in that 22 and test shot with it, with how I'm altered the sights, and it's better but not great. I gotta be within like 30 feet, 40 feet at most. I'm not gonna get that close to the things that I've got to take out. A rat or a chippy, just I can't get that close. So we also shot our 30-06, my son and I. He's never shot that type of gun, so that was neat for him to experience a higher caliber, and the boom and the impact, the kick. So that's a Remington, like what they used in World War II. It's like basically the exact same. You load the cartridges from the yeah, from the top, and different, very different type of gun. So yeah, it was a long day. My daughter's car had issues, so she's got my truck again. I'm gonna try. I've got a scanner coming because I can't find my scanner right now. I have no idea where it is. It's just a cheap one, so I bought another one off Amazon. And supposed to be here tomorrow, so I'll be able to scan her car tomorrow, see what's going on with it, and hopefully I can get it to the dealer that we bought it from. We still are within the 30-day and 1,000-mile warranty, so dealing with that is frustrating a little bit because car inspection and the scans we ran before didn't show any of this, and we're seeing problems with the car. So you just never know. Oh yeah, one person commented on one of my YouTube videos. I replaced the calipers, the pads on a Captiva. This is like, I don't even know, 6 years ago, something like that. And he was saying you should have replaced the rotors. Yeah, I probably should have, but I knew that car was high miles. We weren't planning to keep it very long. The rotors weren't horrible. They had a little bit of groove on them. I swapped out the pads. That car worked perfect. The brakes had no issues at all. We put 30,000 more miles on it, and then I ended up selling it. Yeah, I could have spent that money. While I'm doing that, I probably should replace everything else that's wrong with the car. People are silly, but hey, more power to them. God bless. Have a good night.